Welcome back everyone to House Flipper. This is series 2 and I thought I'd have a look at the spring update in series 2. So I caught the end of the broadcast this morning when I got up at about 5 a.m. But here we go, spring update. Hey Flippers, we're slowly transitioning to the spring season, so what would be better than to bring you some fresh content? Let's introduce the spring update. Oh my goodness, this update brings a range of exciting new features and a couple of much needed tweaks to the game. We really hope you'll have lots of fun with it and have a pleasant stay in the woods. In the woods? Man, I have to see this. You can enjoy all the new content, which includes a brand new property located in some deep woods, a lakeside treehouse. Players can now lay floor tiles on their balconies. Yes! A change many of you asked for. A set of new light switches to better fit the vibes of your interior designs. Oh, so good. A bunch of interactive blinds that will add a touch of elegance and sun protection. A broad range of furniture pieces, mainly in a modern loft office style. And optimization improvements that should help with recent in-game issues. I'm not aware of any of those, but I'm sure there were some. And more importantly, up here in this corner, the Farm Flipper DLC comes out on the 13th of April, so there's no way I'm going to be able to play through all of the content I already have before it comes out. So we're going to be flipping between each set of content. I am so happy right now. I do need to change my game. Otherwise I'll be putting you into the wrong section. House Flipper Series 2, continue game. Sigh. We'll duck back to Series 1 if there's any more luxury flipper stuff to catch up on. And I do still have those other things, the other missions to do. So I have actually finished recording the heavyweight house flip. So you've got a couple more episodes of that still coming and scheduled. And so this I'm going to actually be fitting in between those episodes. So you're going to get double the house flipper fun for just a little while. Man, why is it taking so long to load? Normally I cut all this out, but I've been waffling. I'm very sorry. I know, I was just about to go cut and shorten when when it changed. That's what I was waiting for, because I had this feeling I'd been waffling for long enough. Man, it's been a while since we came back here, hasn't it? Alright, let's have a look at some of the garden stuff that they've added. I know, I always get excited this time. So we have sort by newest. So in the garden we... I would just like to see... Oh man, I don't know what I want to see first. Alright. So all of this is new, but it all looks like just stuff that I've viewed. I just want newest stuff all over. Alright, well we'll just do it this way. Okay. So we have some of these. Some of these. Yeah, that hasn't changed much. I don't remember that garden gnome. I do remember one garden gnome from the horror house, the very first one they did. I'm not sure I want that garden gnome in my garden. He scares me. Alright, water walls, ponds and fountains. Alright, back this way. Oh my. Lights. And other. Okay, I recognize most of those. Plants. Nope. Leaf, needle, tropical, decorative. Nope. Okay. Recreation. I do recognize these, so nothing new there. Okay, accessories, animals, kids, grills. I love that pizza stove. Outdoor gym, swings. What else have we got? Structures. Alright, no, I recognize the, yeah, and those, and those, and those. I actually have echoes of, Dinkum in my head. I'm kind of partway through watching what's coming for their spring update, and I keep going, oh look, there's the new, and then I remember it's not this game. Oh, sigh. Alright, into accessories. Ooh, okay, some of these are new. I don't think I'm seeing a lot of the new stuff here. Maybe I'm just not looking in the right spots. Actually, they did specifically mention walls, didn't they? And windows. Let's have a look at windows. Yeah, some. I know, I just want to play with all the new things. I have updated it, so I don't know what's going on. I love these glass walls. I only found them the other day, or sorry, the last one. Okay, electrical sockets. They mentioned light switches, didn't they? I know, I have to look at all the things. You have to just bear with me while I ooh-ah everywhere. Okay, oh look, pastel light switches and dark and oh my gosh. And then these ones, these are so new. Oh, all right, there are a lot of pretty light switches in here. Oh, that is so good. I'm not sure if there's too much else in here, but I don't recognize these, but they've probably been there for a bit. I just don't get to everything. All right. But I guess while I'm waffling on out here, time's a ticking and we need to go inside. I haven't said hello to my puppy for so long. How is she? Up. Exactly like my puppy in here, actually, flaked out. Flaked out relaxing. I took them for a walk this morning, so they're all right, I'm just gonna leave her to snooze. I'll let her come in and see me if she wants to though, because Sheps really like your company. My husband calls them Velcro dogs, because they are Velcro dogs. All right, what I'm looking for is a new job. So let's look in here and see if there's any new jobs in here. No. Oh wow, I'm not seeing the new treehouse job in here. Maybe it's out here. Okay, so we won't get to these until. So that definitely does not look like a house in the woods. Oh, I'm dopey. I know what I'm doing wrong. Actually, no, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Let's go into the browser. And for purchase. Maybe it won't unlock till I've done the job. Well, that'd be just sad because I'm excited to get into the spring update and I can't get it. Castle Yacht, House in Progress, Pets Flipper, Poppy House, Cozy Haven. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do one episode here, and then I'm going to trot back on over to Series 2. Let's see if I can find it in there. House in a Thicket. No, that's not it. That's not a tree house. Summer House? That's not a tree house either, but it looks like it's in a forested area. And I've got a ton of money I can spend on housing, so we might just... Alrighty. Well, I guess... I'm really puzzled as to where it's gone. You know what I might do? We might do some missions and clear those, and then we'll see if it'll pop up on the missions board. Maybe they didn't say it was a new commission, so maybe it's I don't know, in there somewhere. Huh, sigh. Luxury flipper. It's not a luxury flipper house, is it? See, because in this luxury flipper, I haven't worked my way up to the other houses that are available. So why don't we just have a scoot around the map? Oh man, I am making myself motion sick. Alright, can't find it there. Let's zippity-doo back this way, back. Pets Flipper, House in the Woods. Maybe it's here. It's not looking good. Where did you hide the new house, guys? I am blind, aren't I? It's somewhere really obvious and I just can't see it. No, I can't see it anywhere. Huh. They did say it was kind of available for everyone, so I don't really think it's in one of the DLCs. I was hoping it would be in here or it would be in the browser. is it maybe it is the summer house. It's just I know, man, I don't even know where I'm at now. It's thrown me for a six. I thought it would be easy to find. Or maybe that I would not be blind. That there's always that kind of kind of thing. No, it's not Cozy Haven. It's not. I don't recognize the Poppy House either. All right, I cannot find it. So you know what we're going to do? We're just going to do an episode here. I did have things that I needed to do. We were colorizing the burned house. I think we finished that. We made that one green. The first office needs to be completed, the abandoned house, and the almost only a garden. But I think just for now I might give myself some structure and we might work our way through Amy Johnson's Aunt's Home to Redecorate. Topic: Aunt's Home to Redecorate. Hi, my old aunt moved into a hospice facility and I've inherited her house. To make a long story short, it's in terrible condition. If I could, I would bulldoze it and build a new house, but I cannot afford to do that. The house is trashy and looks like a single mom who's been through a lot lived there. Almost like where I am now. Please get rid of the old furniture and put in some normal furniture. You can also chuck the pictures on the walls and hang some new ones to try and improve that way the house looks. I'll leave it for you to decide on what looks nice. I doubt you could make it any worse. Keep tight. Sure, Amy, we can do that for you. Wow. Oh boy. Okay, you know what? I think she sounds like she's having a bit of a rough day. Why don't we just very quickly we'll weed. You know, I can just mow the weeds, but I'll do it properly. We'll weed the lawn for her. And then we'll give it a quick mow like we do with every job. I know it's not on there, but I'm pretty sure that she'd like a nice clean start. And maybe, excuse me, maybe we'll get to try some of the new furnishings in. Oh no, we won't because these are set jobs. I know, I'm gonna have to dream. Oh man, don't you hate dreaming? I know I do. I know. It was a look of complete concentration as I focused on where on the mini map. That's what that look was. So we now have to balance between looking at the new stuff, including the stuff that I was catching up on from the last update, and getting this series ready for the new stuff that's coming. I know, they're obnoxious little weeds, aren't they? Hard to find. I remember watching Lady Shelab one day, and she absolutely seems to hate um, daisies. Just she loathed them in that particular episode. I'm not sure what the daisies have done to offend her, but wow, she was cross with them. She got rid of them too. It's funny. But yeah. It's just whenever I see them, I remember that episode. It was quite a while back now, but I think it was one of the first times I'd seen her play House Flipper. I was just excited to find someone else who did. So where are we at now? We are... I know, we so have to get this series up and ready. So what I'm gonna do is get rid of all these little jobs, remove our tasks so that any new tasks are really easy to find because they'll be the only ones there. I know, I have to think in my strategy through now. I see you, little fluffy plants. Where are you? We have a little fluffy next door. It's not a plant though. It's a little fluffy dog. And it's tiny. And whenever it hears me take my big dogs out into the backyard, it starts barking. And I'm pretty sure it just wants to play. And I'm pretty sure my guys just want to play too. But I have to keep reminding them that they are not supposed to dig under the fence or visit each other unsupervised. That trespassing is a thing even for dogs. So, and we're still trying to calm them down because they're new. We've had them now for about 13 weeks. And they're just starting to think of the place as home. So I don't want them to go and, you know, decide to move next door. Because they're funny. They're both sitting there giving me that look. What are you waffling on about, Mum? Oh, nothing. It's all good, puppies. I better not pull that one out. She might get upset. There. Gotcha. Evil weed. I know. I'm looking at the corner, at my corner screen, just like, where are you? I got to get them all. Although they're nowhere near as fun as Pokemon. Actually, I haven't played that. I've got to switch. I'll have to remedy that one day. Pogo, however, I play that a bit. Keeps me out of mischief. I started playing it because I needed something to occupy my mind when I was walking. Because when you're trying to beat a bit of depression, those thoughts can catch up with you when you least expect it. So walking, I didn't want my walking to become a time when I dwelt on things I shouldn't. So it's very hard to dwell on things you shouldn't when you're trying to catch a Pokemon and it just won't get in the ball. It's like, no, we're not playing tennis. Seriously, Pokemon, get in the ball. You know, with various other words added in for emphasis. Depending on how frustrated. So yes, I started playing Pogo as a way of breaking that mental cycle of going and dwelling on things that I shouldn't dwell on when I was walking, and it worked pretty well. So I was able to approach stuff, and House Flipper was just a way of escaping into a very nice place. Okay, a place that you ended up making nice, because, you know, face it, some of these buildings need to be fixed. But it's also a place where you could make a difference, and it was just nice to just let my mind drift and deal with things while I was busy trying to weed gardens and make houses pretty and so on. And now I play it because it's fun and because I can and because it's really relaxing. Let us get the mower in. Where's my W? I know this is the one thing that doesn't ghost, these lamp poles. So we have this massive spring update out. It has some new content that I can't seem to find right now. And we have more content coming in on April the 13th, which is not that far away. It's like 13 plus, it's the 8th today in Australia, so it's probably the 14th we'll get to see it. So it's 14 plus 31 take 8 is what? Man, don't make me do maths. 23 and 14 is 37 days. There you go. So 37 days before I can look at the new farming content, but that's like 37 days I have to get these little missions done. I should probably not be mowing people's lawns and doing extra. I should be whisking my way through them, but where would the fun be in that? Let us toddle this way. Actually, it's a really good thing to be playing right now. Sigh. Well, let's get this done. Just make it all pretty. I'm really glad that I'm not mowing all of these beautiful flowers, but it does worry me as to what sort of flowers I'm leaving in the garden for this unsuspecting lady. I mean, they're tough enough to withstand my mower, which is great because, you know, now she has patches of beauty in her nicely mown grass. But the thing is they're not, like, they are tough enough to withstand a mower. I mean, how do I know they're not going to just uproot themselves one night and march into our house and eat her or something? I don't know. Can you imagine what the house flipper guys could do? They could do an April Fool's house, right? And it could be all about an arboretum that got out of control, or like a conservatory in the backyard. So you're flipping the house to make it pretty, but it's been invaded by all these plants from the conservatory. And the thing is it doesn't matter how fast you clean it. If you say it has an upstairs as well, right? So you clear the downstairs and you clear the upstairs. But if you forget to close the back door, when you come back down, there are plants inside. And maybe for this one, like inside you use your broom to sweep them, to beat them back, whereas outside you can hose them. Oh no, wait, we have a flamethrower. We could just play with the flamethrower with that. That'd be so much fun. Anyway, I would like to see that. I don't know about you guys, but I think that would be a really, really fun Halloween kind of thing to play. I know, and all because these plants withstood the mower. It's like I did not have that in my head until then. But it would be a load of fun. Having to do that, and then of course, because the person really loves plants, maybe you have to pick the plants up after you've swatted them with the mop and stick them in a pot plant to unhaunt the house, in a pot to unhaunt the house. So part of the tasks could be, as you go through the house, you've got to add in various indoor pots that you can put plants in, and then you can add in, I know the devs are never going to see this, so I can waffle. It's fine, I can dream. Anyway, and then you can add in, plants yeah, so then you can pick up the plants that you've swatted with the mop or hose with the hose and put them into the pots, so that when the, so that's your task, basically, to dehaunt the house. You have to put the plants that are invading it into pots, and that's the only way to stop them from coming out of the conservatory. And then you get to go into the conservatory and, I don't know, tidy that up and make it pretty. Right. I think we perhaps had better go inside and see what this lady actually wants done with her house now. Oh, never mind. Don't mind me. So yeah, so you should know I'm not officially affiliated with Frozen District or anything, and I don't actually put any of my ideas up there, so they've got no idea what I'm talking about. But I really do enjoy their games. You know what I'm looking forward to coming out from there? I'm actually really looking forward to Honeysuckle. I know, absolutely hanging out for it. So when that happens, you're going to see it, whether or not I finished episodes, because it's just something I want to see happen. So I'm really hoping that happens, but not so soon that it absolutely jeopardizes the quality of the game. I just wanna see it when it's ready, and I'm really looking forward to playing it. Okay, I shouldn't. What do you mean it's immoral to sell the door to the basement? What? Well, fine then. Fine. My moralistic, judgy builder person. So anyway, so that's everything that I was kind of. It's kind of in my head right now. My head is everywhere. It looks like today's approach is going to be, we just do all the selling and then all the cleaning, and then I know I just need a little bit of order in my life. We're working on it. And besides, it's so much less confusing. Look at how small these rooms are. Oh, I missed. Oh, okay, no, I did not miss something I should not sell. Okay, good. Sigh. Okay, it looks to me like we have room for a sledgehammer. Let's go. We'll worry about cleaning shortly. So yeah, so I think that would be something I would like to see as a Halloween house. The rampant conservatory, and maybe the backstory is he came back from South America or Africa, or one of those last bastions of jungle that we have, and basically they were an avid botanist, and they loved plants, and they collected all these unusual and rare specimens of plants. And then they vanished mysteriously, and maybe we can find their shoes or something. Oh, I know, I'm sorry. But maybe we could. Maybe we could find their shoes or something, sticking out of some giant carnivorous plant. Oh dear. I need to just see if I can sell this. Right, I can't sell the light switch that was on the wall. That's all right. Let's I don't know. It's got to have a place here somewhere, right? Why don't we put it just here? There we go. Right. We are gonna paint. Do I need to lay the floor? I'm pretty sure I had to lay the floor with something, didn't I? Modify the room's layout. Paint with the colors. Mandarin orange and white. Alright, was there anything I had to clean in here, or did I accidentally clean it when I was... Yeah, no, we're good. Alright. I did accidentally clean it. So this is one of the very early jobs that you'll get. I'm actually going to use... if I do a lot of white walls, we can use this cherry, and that looks a little orangey, maybe. Oh no, actually that looks a little orangey. No, but that's too dull. I'm thinking... I just want something with a bit of a hint of orange in it to tie it to the orange that we're going to use. Maybe a hint of white to tie it to the white. No, I just like that whole dark contrast thing. So, I know, you want me to put a TV stand in here somewhere. What? Are you crazy people? Don't you know that there are things called windows in the way? Alright, I'm going to just put that here where it's, likely to take out someone's kneecap on the way through. Actually, you know what? They're not actually saying that they're using it as a TV room, are they? Right, so why don't we put it here? Just next to that light switch, which will leave enough space for people to use. We'll buy a kitchen island with a sink. That looks like it's got a space for you to eat on. Right, I'm going to just... Wow, I do not want a hot pink island. What am I thinking? I'm just not. My brain is... It's AWOL, man. AWOL. That's pretty colour though. I don't remember it ever being that colour. We're going to use it white to blend in with the white. We're going to leave the sink the colour it is. There's a PowerPoint right there. I'm just going to leave that there. You can get to the PowerPoint by vacuuming if you want to. Alrighty. Kitchen island with a heating plate. Again, we're going to go white with the fronts, cherry with the top, and we're going to go black metal. I'm going to have to move that, aren't I? Yeah, it is going to drive me crackers. And we're going to put that over here. We're going to grab this nice cherry wood thingy. What's it? We're going to back it onto here. Alrighty. We're going to buy some bar chairs. Bar chairs come in orange. There we go. Also in black. So how many do we want? 2 of those. Why don't we just sit them kitty corner, then each person can have their own space. There we go. Alrighty. Refrigerator Japan. Alright, I probably should think about where I'm painting what now, shouldn't I? So we are gonna do... You know what? I'm thinking... Alright, I was thinking a mandarin orange kitchen. A white kitchen, but I'm actually making it mandarin orange. We'll just do this. They want 2 colours. They're absolutely crazy. They drive me nuts when they do this. And yes, I'm going to whine about it. Wow, wow, wow. There we go. All whined. Let's let's get this done. So we're going to make this space orange. It's just going to have to be orange. And And that only because they wanted there to be orange in there. I'm thinking though we might make the little spaces in the... It is not ready to finish. What are you on, people? Alright, so we're going to use this color here to define this space here. We're going to actually make the windows white. Just zap that there. There we go. So that's all of that. Alright, now so I don't get tempted, we're going to sell that. And I'm going to grab my white paint can. We're going to make it a big paint can because we're going to need all the paint we can get. Cannot have enough paint. And we are going to turn this little section here white. I'm pretty sure this doesn't count anymore. It used to it used to matter that you did inside here. And it used to really matter that you got these little strips in the back there. So it does look like that bit counts. Alright, so we're going to have this nice white kind of highlighted window framey thing. Boop. Oh, let's go. Zip our way through here. I know. How many tasks can we get done? Actually, we're going to start to be able to do less and less tasks each episode because they get more complex. So even if I do a task a day, I think I'm going to be pushing to get 30 tasks done. I want to play with the treehouse, man. I know, right? I'm going to sulk about that now. No, I'm not. I'm going to actually do some research and see if it's maybe a job that's come up in my series 2 where I have actually done all of these tasks. And don't be surprised if there's a series 2 episode that involves a treehouse sometime soon in your future. In the meantime, we're going to get this done. Make it look all pretty. And I've just realized I've got to actually do a batch of recording to cover some time when I have a visitor in the house, because my recording is done in the main part of the house, and that's gonna make life interesting. Because I don't want to be inhospitable when they're visiting, because we don't see them often. They're special. So, yikes, I've got to do that, and I've got to increase my, put out some more words so that I actually have some time to spend with them. I know, wow, life gets busy, doesn't it? So it's occasionally there's like a quiet patch where there's absolutely nothing on, and then suddenly it doesn't rain but it pours. It's pouring right now. It's been pouring since late December. Kind of reflecting the weather that we had in late December, which was fairly torrential. We actually got cut off from Canberra. We only live a little bit out from Canberra, one of the small towns, and it actually rained enough that we got cut off. We couldn't go anywhere, which is a first. It has not happened to me for a very long time to be actually isolated like that. And it was great because I couldn't go anywhere. So yeah, I didn't get into trouble for saying no. I don't feel like being antisocial right. I don't feel like being social right now. Oh dear, I know. Just gonna. All I'm doing is, you guys know how I have this thing for painting inside the door frames and making them look pretty. That's all I'm doing. I'm just being too lazy to take the doors off. Alright, we have painted in here. Let us... You know what? I might just grab this paint can in case we need some white paint somewhere else. There you go. Don't die of shock. It looks a lot nicer already. We are going to grab our Japan refrigerator. It doesn't come in orange. And I like the design, so I'm actually going to keep that. Actually, it might look better if I use... No, it looks nice like... No, we'll do that. Oh yeah. I mean, that orange flowed through nicely, but the rest of my furniture doesn't match. So we're going to put the fridge kind of over here. We're going to grab our sofa L, which doesn't come in orange. Alright, it does come in leather though. We're going to give it black legs to darken it up. This will be as close as I can match it. It's only a tiny little space, isn't it? Okay, wow. At least look, you can be really social. And a Dracaena to keep you company. We're going to give it a white flower pot. We're just going to tuck it over here. Right, so there we go. That's that space. All finished. Let's do the next complex looking space. Where is it? In here. Alrighty, I need to destroy a few walls. And faded lemon. Alright, I don't think we're going to need our white paint. Famous last words. I know, but anyway. Let's go with the hammer. And the tongs. Sometimes if you strategically place the hammer, you can destroy more than one pillar, but right now it looks like it's not going to let me do that. Rude. So used to doing it. We'll just remove all of this. This is going to open this room out beautifully. Oh, and the only budget I have for finishing this is the money that I bring with me, so if I want to go fancy with it, I can. Hopefully. Alrighty, so all of that's done. I don't need to do anything with the floor. I do need to paint it with faded lemon. Let us grab ourselves some paint. Very large tin for a very large room. Let's see if we can sell this light switch. What do you think who do you think I am? Oh man, I thought you were sensible about broken light switches. My bad. Here, let's put it over there. I know, they get so irate with you, these builders. Looks like I'll be able to reach that paint can from pretty much anywhere in the room. Let's go get these tasks done. I am actually looking forward to having the tasks done exactly for the reason that we can see the new tasks for the seasonal celebrations as they come through. We'll be able to more easily see the farm flipper stuff as it comes through, and we'll be able to focus on that, which is kind of good. I do have to finish that Dracula's castle. I've almost finished getting it back to the point it was at before the game crashed on me. Oh no, I did need the white. You know why? Because we're going to put white on the inside there. Because I like the idea of it. Although having said that, I need to see if this counts. Yeah, it does. Okay, so we're not putting white on the inside here because she wants it to be lemon. You've got to respect your client's wishes. You know, you might think the builder knows best, but in the end, the customer is king. The client is king. A bit like with pretty much everything. Do I have to sell? I have to sell the sunflower painting too. My bad. I actually thought that was something I had to buy and put on the wall. Oh, we'll get there. I know, I'm kind of excited for all the changes that are coming. Absolutely magnificent job being done on this game, and they hinted that there was a big surprise right at the very end of their stream. Someone asked if this was the very last, if the farm DLC was the very last DLC. And Rumi, and I think I'm still putting faces to names. He kind of did this, you know, waggly eyebrow thing and said, well, we might have something to say about that in future. And yeah, apparently there's a surprise coming. So I'm excited for that too. Really excited for that. And the other thing that was really nice to see was that a lot of the DLCs are now out on the PlayStation. So for instance, I'm pretty sure you can get the lawnmower in the PlayStation if you get the garden DLC. So so that's always nice, because I know the PlayStation folk were really looking forward to getting that, and it looks like that's already happened. Ah, sigh. So many changes happening, and I'm not going to be able to keep up with it all. Oh boy. I know, my brain's going, you've got to write about those werewolves now. It's like, what? The ones in space? Yeah, okay, go away, brain. Busy, doing house flipper things. And the brain's like, but... I don't know how many of you get this, where your head can be in like 3 places at once, and it just drives you absolutely bonkers. Where are we? Double bed Mal and a bookcase Carl. Let's put the double bed up here in this little cozy corner. And we've done it before, but I don't think that's a colour scheme that's going to fly. We need to make it okay, she doesn't like old fashioned, right? Guys okay? Yeah. So we need to kind of try and make it semi-modern without being in your face. Or too dull. See, that's cream. Maybe I need to change the bedding to... not that. Oh my lord. Right, we got lemon. What goes with lemon? Flowers go with lemon, but will she consider that too old-fashioned? Mm-mm. Alright, I'm going to go boring with that one. We could go white to just contrast with the cream and give it that nice crisp, clean kind of look. She hasn't shown herself to be a pink kind of person. We're gonna stick with cherry wood. And then it's kind of like, do I want cream or do I want white? I can go with white pillows, but that looks kind of boring. That looks kind of fun though. I mean, technically if I did that, I'd need to do... Yeah, but I don't like that. I wish I could put that pattern on this, because that would work. But I don't think I've got the option. That's okay. Alrighty, let's grab this and we'll flip it round. It looks a little staid now, doesn't it? I don't know. I think maybe she needs a touch of colour in here. Maybe we should just stick with the yellow. Oh yeah, see that? And maybe instead of cream, we should have white. Okay, we can't have white. Alright, well, in that case, we are going to stick with cream. Because too much colour is just too much. Bookcase Carly, let's go with this. We're going to make that cherry wood as well. A bit of matchy-matchy going on. Can I fit it in this space? Yep. Bedside table, right and left. Let's go with that. We need... Now I just need to remember my right from my left. I think it's meant to go this way. And I'm not sure if it's right as you're looking at it or you know, oh, anyway. Look, let's just do this and it will all work out. Maybe. Hashtag maybe. Because nothing in life is guaranteed. Alrighty, over here. We have a massive, massive corner desk. Maybe I should have stuck one of those bookcases over here. Maybe. Like that. Just to give her that more officey feeling, and she can stick some of her books and stuff in there. I can go cream to go with the walls. That's probably the only option I'd take over white, so we might do that. It'll match the bed sheet. And we've done the job. Alright, we're so out of here. Let's go see what we've got next. Or not, as the case may be. That's like 45 minutes. See, I like that much better. Except I don't think the orange works so well in here. I should probably have gone with a different coloured timber. This is okay, maybe. Yeah. Alright. So we finished this house. That means it unlocks, doesn't it? Let's purchase it. Cut and shorten. Alright, so before we go, I'm going to grab my browser, grab my full purchase. What did I just finish doing? Wow, you know what? I think I'm just going to start right from the beginning. We're going to grab this one. We're going to buy this one. No! I didn't mean to go to it. Oh dear. Alright, well, you know what? Now we're here. We might as well have a look at it, right? Whoa. Alright, so it's a great yard for dogs and snakes and trapdoor spiders. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy until I'm broke, and then I'm going to buy again. Then we're going to just do tasks until we're not broke anymore, and then we're going to buy the next lot. Oh my giddy aunts. We're going to take all of this out and turn it into something really nice. I don't know what colour to make it. I'm thinking yellow's going to look good in here. What a big mess. Really? You don't say. Alright, well let's head on back to the office. Back to the office. I mean, this would be a spectacular house for the dog just would have all this yard to run in, but they wouldn't have much space inside, which I guess, you know, dogs aren't really inside. Okay, don't look at my two. Slothing is what they're doing. Slothing. Alrighty. I think we might let's buy a couple more while we're here. Into the browser. Into the purchase. House after the flood. Let's buy that one and stay. That's how I remembered the button this time. We can buy one more. Now the trick with this though is if I buy too many, I'm not going to be able to renovate and do the jobs that I need to do. So I'm a little bit scared to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I know, what? And hopefully I'll be able to afford to finish the next house that we have without going completely broke. Oh my god, why did I do that? Alrighty. The next episode we're going to be doing my garden after the husband mowed. Oh dear. But on that note, guys, I am going to leave you. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit like. And if you want to see more, please hit subscribe. I'll check you later. Take care out there.